What's going on, fellas? Today we're doing a video for Jeff, who has been nice enough to compensate me an extra $10. So right on, man. So we are going to pay special extra attention to how we deal with Mr. Jeff here. We're going to offer him some options. And I guess basically the moral of today's video is going to be, you should be more like Jeff. All right, Jeffco, this is what we got, man. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the burner that you had in mind, the one that you're requesting, but because you've been such a righteous individual, I've decided that I'm going to offer you the option of this burner as well. If you would rather have this burner, I just want to let you know that this right here is pretty much consolidation of all my research, and have come to the conclusion that this is the best burner yet. So we're going to take a look at both of these and see how easy they are to light and all that good stuff. And at the end of the video, hopefully you'll have a better idea of exactly what it is that you want. If you still want this burner, that's great. I would love to get this thing off the shelf, believe me, but I just didn't want to sit there on the sidelines just trying to move stuff off the shelf when I've got something better for you, man. I've been using this for some research, but I can just build another one. This is a fantastic burner. I've been calling this one the Godzilla burner. And most likely I will be selling you this burner with this nozzle. The reason being will be disclosed in this video. But for the most part, we're going to take a look at these things in action. Okay, the first burner we're going to test here is my $250 version. This features a single aperture nozzle with a larger 500 kilowatt combustor. This particular unit usually sells for $500 with a dual nozzle. With a single nozzle, it's just $250. But because Jeff was such a generous individual, if he so chooses, we're going to be setting him up with this particular unit for the low price of $185. The optimum angle of attack is different for all fuels. For instance, you would never want to run this like I have it set now on propane or a highly flammable liquid. It's just not necessary with really highly flammable liquids. And here's how it works. The more flammable of liquid, the more you want the nozzle to angle down out of the cyclone barrel. The less flammable, the more of a cyclone fire you need to keep the thing running. So that's one way to look at how to set these. But that's pretty much the gist of it on this one. Let's fire up the next one. Okay, this is the Godzilla burner. off with really low air anytime you go to light one of these. In conclusion to all that, if I was you, Jeff, I would pick this burner right here. But that's up to you, man. Whatever one of these 3 units you want, I can set you up with. This unit here works best on one of these kind of nozzles with the larger oil orifice. This one works better for light fuels like propane and diesel. So if you wanted this one and you're going to be running it on light fuels like diesel fuel and propane, things like that, that's the nozzle that works the best. I'll also show some clips of this thing running on propane, both of them actually, but I will definitely hook you up with a better bracket on this one if that's the one you decide you want. For the most part, this thing is the easiest to light, and if you're the type of person who can tune carburetors and set the jets and things like that, and likes tuning things and getting them to put out the most they can, then one of these other burners is going to be just fine. But if that's something you've never done and you think you would have trouble with, this thing here, pretty much no matter where that nozzle's at, this thing lights up like a candle. No adjustments needed, no angles of attack, whereas these units are not quite as user-friendly. They need a little bit of practice for you to learn the optimum angle of attack and nozzle position. This is the $250 unit. I can send you this one with the nozzle mounted, so you don't got to fidget with it, but for your value, this is going to be your better deal. I usually sell that one for $250, but for the most part, man, I think Godzilla burner is going to be your best bet. It's the most user-friendly, and it gets hotter than this torch when tested on propane. Oh man, what the hell happened in here? I just cleaned this.